Hey, y'all. Y'all come in. Yeah. All right, y'all. We back. We back. I ain't gonna wait too long for y'all to come in. Just come on in and fit in. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you from. Yeah. Y'all know me. I don't stop working. I'm gonna keep going until this trial over. Thanks for being here. Excuse me, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please respect the chat. And y'all, we back until this trial start. And when the trial start, we still gonna be here. So keep it in the family. Yes, keep it in the family. Zaya Harris case. Don't keep it in the family, y'all. But before we do that, do this favor for me. Old fat screen door, start letting out on flies up in here. And those the parasites, y'all. Just in case you get a little parasites coming in, that they carry germs. Yeah, we've been talking about the Zaya Harris case since last year, and we don't never stop talking about these people, women, and children, until we find them. Okay. Now it's a lot that I'm going to get into today about this case. It's a lot that I'm going to get into today, and the reason why I'm going to get into it is, I'm going to break it down. And my breakdown is physically, emotionally, and socially. Yes. Yeah, we gonna Lord have mercy. How deep did this rabbit hole go? Jesus. How deep does it go, y'all? How deep is this case? How deep is this case? Why did nothing happen a long time ago? And the one thing I'm still, I don't really know, but why them kids still around? Them folks. Okay. Now everything I say, y'all, is allegedly, okay? It is allegedly said because I don't be around this kind of stuff. I don't be around drama. I don't be around stuff like this. But if I say it, I'm gonna say something, okay? Yeah. Now, we're going to take a look at something. Take a look at something. And what we're going to do is analyze anything we do here. We analyze what's going on, okay? We're going to analyze what's going on. All right? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Okay. But this young lady right here is who we're going to be talking about today. Okay. So, y'all come in. Okay. So what we're going to do is take a look at this. We're going to take a look at this, okay? We're going to take a look at this. Don't take a look at this right quick. Then it's just gonna start my presentation, okay? I'm gonna start my presentation out this way.
Warrant request in the case of missing 13-year-old Isaiah Harris. It's now under review. No word yet on what the warrant is for. Isaiah has been missing.
Hold on, y'all. I got to make sure y'all with me. I got to make sure that this thing catching. Make sure y'all catch everything that's going on. Okay, so I'll make sure y'all see everything. Okay. All right.
This is a CBS News Detroit update. Good morning, I'm Meredith Crookner. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Friday, August 16th. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says LaTroy police have submitted a warrant request in the case of missing 13-year-old Isaiah Harris. It's now on review. No word yet on what the warrant is for. Isaiah has been missing since January when she was last seen getting off her school bus at the corner of 3 Mile and Cornwall. Police have searched multiple locations across Metro Detroit, but have not found her. City leaders in Detroit have released a 5-year plan to try and prevent.
Okay. So what they did, y'all, they don't been out there in that cold water searching for that baby. They don't been out there. They ain't do no search to me. To me, it wasn't a search. To me, it was just a half done job. I didn't. I don't see no. I mean, I like see they ain't getting no water. The folks ain't getting out of their water. They ain't do nothing, y'all. Is this what you call searching, stand on top of the water? Is this what you call searching? They didn't search for that girl. They theatrically look for her. I don't see nobody going up on the water. I don't see nobody doing nothing. So I want to get into grandma. I want to get into grandma. Okay. That's what I want to do. Hold on, y'all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Could you state your name for the record? Annette Harris. And Ms. Harris, do you know someone or did you know someone by the name of Isaiah Harris? Yes. And who is Isaiah to you? My granddaughter. Are you her legal guardian? Yes, I am. When did you become her legal guardian? I adopted Isaiah back in 2016. And that was court work or paperwork filed and all of that to legally adopt her? Yes, it took a process. Oh. Yes. And back in January of 2024, did Isaiah live with you? Yes. I don't want to know the specific address, but what street did you live on? Bedford. And is that in the city of Detroit, Wayne County? Yes, it is. How long had Isaiah been living with you at that address on Bedford? If you're looking to get a credit card to help you earn points to travel.
Sad about that commercial, y'all. Mm. Mm-mm.
basically, ever since I had her.
Since 2016?
Well, we moved to another house.
Okay, when did you move into the Bedford house?
Let me see. 2019, we moved in that house, and then moved in the house that I am now, which is still on Bedford.
Okay. And did Messiah make those moves with you?
Yes.
And in January of 2024, at that Bedford location, who else lived there?
Just me, the kids. My other daughter lived with me at the other address. But it was just basically me and my kids and Shannon.
And who is Shannon?
My daughter.
And what's her last name?
Harris.
Hey,
and she
baby.
lived with you and Desire and the other kids at the Bedford location?
At the first Bedford location.
Okay.
Yes.
At that first Bedford location, how many other kids in addition to Desire lived there?
My other two, my grandson and my other grandchildren.
Okay. So how many kids total in that house?
6. Children, 6.
And you and Shannon, correct?
Well,
living there.
Shannon, she was there, but she wasn't really like there all the time.
Okay. She
would spend more majority of her time at my house, but actually Shannon had her place out in Clinton Township.
And when you were there in January of 24, how old was Messiah at that time?
January 24, she had 13. She had her birthday in September.
And was she going to school?
Yes, she was.
What school did she attend?
J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy.
And is that also in Detroit?
Yes, it is.
Just generally, can you tell us about your morning routine with the kids, specifically Messiah, getting them to school and things like that?
Sure. Okay. 6 a.m. That's when I get the children up. They usually get.
Okay. I want y'all here to listen to this. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. I deleted.
Up, get dressed, prepare themselves. About 7:15, 7:20, we're basically saying prayer and we're loading up in the car. I'm dropping them off at school at 7:30. Breakfast starts at 7:30, and they like to eat breakfast at school.
I know they do like to eat breakfast at school because I seen a change around the refrigerator. I know they are ready to eat.
And does that include Messiah? You would drop her off at J.E. Clark?
All together, yes.
Now, I want to talk about, let me ask it this way. Did you know someone by the name of Jarvis Butts?
Yes.
And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today? If you need to stand up, then look.
See, I can't, this the part I can't believe. This the part that I can't believe. This is the part, you see me, I see you. You don't see me over here, sitting over here, but I see you. Jeez. Exactly. I can't believe that woman said, well, I don't see him. I don't see, the courtroom is, sheesh.
Do you need glasses?
Yeah, my daughter has my glasses.
Okay, Judge, may I take a moment to get your glasses?
Yes.
That's who had the mother's glasses, y'all. This is Naziah Harris' mother right here, y'all. For those who haven't seen it, this is her mother.
Thank you.
piece of clothing that he's wearing?
Mask.
For the record, the witness is identifying Jarvis Butts, the defendant in this matter.
So reflected?
And may I approach the witness again, Judge?
Yeah.
I'm approaching with what's already been admitted as People's 9. And Ms. Harris, do you recognize the person in that photo?
Yes.
And who is that person?
Jarvis Butts.
And is that the same person you've identified in court here today?
Yes.
And Ms. Harris, how did you know Mr. Butts back in January of 2024?
He's the father of my daughter's children.
And is that daughter Shannon Harris?
Yes.
Okay. How many kids do they have together?
5.
And would he come around your house on Bedford in January or the months leading up to January?
Whenever he did come, he would always pull up in a white truck, and Shannon would go out to the car, and they would sit and talk or whatever, but he would very rarely come in my house.
Really? He can rarely come in my house. Shannon just told y'all he'll come in there not like that, but then here you go. Nazaria said that you want to come over to my house in the basement. He said, you sure? On the text message. She said, yeah. Man, please. For not Shannon, but Nazaria. For Nazaria to invite Jarvis Harris over to their house in the basement. She done did that many other times. But the mama just allegedly said that, no, I ain't know allegedly, mom said that he don't come over there. They just sit in the car. Something about that basement.
And during that time when he would come around and sit in his car, was there any times that he would interact with Nazaria that you saw?
Nah, not that I remember, no.
Okay. Now I want to talk specifically about January 9th. You had described your morning routine with the kids. Did you follow that routine on January 9th?
Yes, I did.
And did that include dropping Nazaria off at J.E. Clark 7:15 to 7:30?
Yes.
And can you tell?
Y'all, you know what? They don't understand. I wonder why they don't ride the bus going to school. I know a lot of children do get ride to school, but I'm saying they get on the bus coming from the school, but she takes them to school. They can still get on. They can still eat breakfast if they ride the school bus, y'all. That's weird to me. They can get on the. I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of people take their kids to school in the morning, and they ride the bus home like that. I don't understand it. They supposed to ride the bus. The bus supposed to pick them up as well. And I wonder, why do they have to take them to school? They can if they want to, but I'm saying that ain't how really the bus is supposed to work. You're supposed to be, those students supposed to be on the bus to go and supposed to be on the bus to come back. I'm just one. She said they want to eat breakfast at the school. If the school bus pick them up, they can eat at the school as well. Even if the bus come, whatever time that bus put up, they're gonna make sure that them kids eat their breakfast if they want to eat breakfast. If they don't, they don't. So I'm just curious about why they have to take them to school. That, you know, there can be a reason why.
Tell us what she was wearing on January 9th, 2024.
Yes, she was wearing a pair of light powdered blue jeans with a light powder blue jacket that had.
Okay, y'all listen. I know what y'all saying, but we got to listen to the mama, what she had on. We're going to have to find out what she wore out that door. Going by what the grandma said. I got to see which one of these coats that she had on. That's going to always be on my mind, them jackets. And that pink jumpsuit. Let's see what she had on blue jeans. Jarvis, where is the girl blue jeans? Okay.
Had the black little fur around the collar. It was like a two-piece set.
That thing right there ain't got no rep. That jacket right there she got on, it got a little hoodie, but it ain't that big like the mama saying, with no fur around. This the only one I seen with a fur. This is the only jacket I see with fur on it. Is this one right here? But this jacket right here, y'all, ain't no fur on that jacket right there. Ain't no fur on that jacket. So how she get it? Is she blind? Colorblind? That's another important thing to ask is she colorblind? The mama, the grandma, because this jacket right here, when we looked at it the other day, it didn't have no fur around it, but this jacket right here has fur. This jacket right here has fur. Everything gonna have to be important what the grandmama said, but this is not black. This is black. But in the picture with her walking, listen, y'all, I'm just trying to make y'all listen. For the picture, Naziah walking, Naziah didn't look like she had on this jacket, either a plain white jacket. See, it's something going on right here. Something going on with this. She wore this thin jacket right here in the school. It's cold out there. Whew, Lord have mercy. Jeez. Okay, y'all, let me calm down. Oops.
And did she have a sweater on or a shirt on or something?
She had a shirt. She wore a shirt underneath it.
And you remember, did she have any other clothes with her on the night when you dropped her off?
She had her little blue sweatshirt with a little hoodie.
She had a blue sweatshirt with a little hoodie. So the grandma said that the extra clothes that this young lady had on, a blue shirt. Did you really see them? Did you really see the girl when she left out the house? Because you ain't mentioned nothing about nothing pink. Unless you just don't pay her no attention.
For the record, the witness is identifying Jarvis Butts and defendant in this matter.
So reflected.
And may I approach the witness again, Judge?
Yeah.
I'm approaching with what's already been admitted as People's 9. And Ms. Harris, do you recognize the person in that photo?
Yes.
And who is that person?
Jarvis Butts.
And is that the same person you've identified in court here today?
Yes.
And Ms. Harris, how did you know Mr. Butts back in January of 2024?
He's the father of my daughter's children.
And is that daughter Shannon Harris?
Yes.
Okay. How many kids do they have together?
5.
And would he come around your house on Bedford in January or the months leading up to January?
Whenever he did come, he would always pull up in a white truck, and Shannon would go out to the car, and they would sit and talk or whatever, but he would very rarely come to my house.
And during that time when he would come around and sit in his car, was there any times that he would interact with Naziah that you saw?
None. Not that I remember, no.
Okay. Now I want to talk specifically about January 9th. You had described your morning routine with the kids. Did you follow that routine on January 9th?
Yes, I did.
And did that include dropping Isaiah off at J.E. Clark 7:15 to 7:30?
Yes.
And can you tell us what she was wearing on January 9th, 2024?
Yes, she was wearing a pair of light powder blue jeans with a light powder blue jacket that had the black little fur around the collar. It was like a two-piece set.
And did she have a sweater on or a shirt on or something?
She had a shirt. She wore a shirt underneath it.
And you remember, did she have any other clothes with her on the 9th when you dropped her off?
She had her little blue sweatshirt with the little hoodie. She had that with her.
And do you know how or when she...
Hold up, the grandmama just this is the hoodie. That's black. That's black, y'all. But she mentioned this coat. But it sounds like she mentioned this coat as well. But this coat is easy to explain. A cartoon jacket. But that's not what she said. She named this jacket coat and another coat. I'm curious about that, y'all, because this is going to tell me what she had on. I know she had this on in school. The grandmama did say this.
You got that hoodie?
I bought that hoodie for her. I guess it was in the fall sometime. I bought it when I first. I mean, it wasn't nothing new. It was just one of her old hoodie jacket she used when she go to gym.
Okay. And in terms of, if you know, the condition of that hoodie on the 9th, was it torn, ripped, damaged in any way?
No, it was fairly good. Like, kind of like still new because she took pretty good care of her things.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
May I approach you?
Yes.
I'm approaching with People's Proposed Exhibit 12. Miss Harris, do you recognize what I handed you?
Yes.
And is that a picture of Isaiah?
Yes.
And do you know when that picture was taken?
The same day, January the 9th, she took this picture.
Oh, move to admit People's Proposed 12.
Any objection?
Objection.
It'll be admitted as People's Exhibit 12.
And when you dropped Isaiah off at J.E. Clark, what was the routine supposed to be after school was over?
Okay, well, school is over. The bell rings at 2:40. Isaiah was due to come.
If the bell rang at 2:40, that's not middle school. That's elementary school. The middle school don't get out till 4 o'clock, y'all. Elementary get out at 2:15. But at 2:45, them kids going home here in Georgia. They go home at 2:45. The elementary kids, but the middle school, the high school even leave at around about three-ish, after 3, something like that. So I wonder what did she got the time right? That's gonna be very important too, as well. Whew, this is
come home. And normally when the bell rings 2:40, 2:45, she's getting on the bus.
And that's what she normally did on other days?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, I'm sorry.
And
yes.
what time would she normally arrive back at home?
The desire would be walking in through the door, maybe 3:05, no later than that.
All right, grandma. She used to come in the house at 3:05. Remember that? 3:05. 2:40 to 3:05. That's elementary time. But she supposed to be. Oh, at that time she didn't go missing at 11. She went 11 years. She went missing at 13. So that even here in Georgia, that's not the middle school time at all. The middle school get out at 4:05. Start leaving around. Riders start leaving at 4. But that's Detroit, so I don't know their time. Okay. Now, the afternoon program, y'all. Let's listen to the afternoon program. Because this is going to come back up in court. This is going to come back up in court.
And on January 9th, did she walk in at 3:05?
No, she did not.
And were you home when she didn't come home?
I was there for a little while, but I left out to run some errands. But no, when I got to the house.
Why you leave? Why usually parents wait until their children get home off the school bus, and then they take out if a parent gonna go somewhere, run an errand. They are waiting till the kids get out of school. You couldn't wait until they get home from school, or did you know something that we didn't know? Did you know? Do you know something that we needed to know? Because you keep a lot of secrets.
She was not there.
And at that time, did you have a conversation with someone else about her not coming home? Desire not coming home?
Yeah. When I picked my children up from the after school program, I went in and my daughter said,
Y'all see that? And the grandma didn't. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say that she made a mistake because she said they didn't run that afternoon program that day. The Zaya used to come on in there. She said but she didn't come in with them. Now she going to do the hearsay thing now. What somebody done told her before she got to court. Okay, that's why he said what he said. The attorney over there, the defense attorney said, "Oh no, she doing the hearsay. Now she going by what somebody told her." And they ain't at no afternoon program that day. So what I'm hearing is they have to go to school to eat. Y'all keep the change on the refrigerator. When do y'all take the change out the refrigerator? When the kids leave. So the refrigerator stay unchanged. But why are y'all locking the refrigerator up from children instead of these grown folks eating up everything? So they eating at breakfast, and they hardly ain't eating nothing in school, y'all. The lunch ain't that big. It's not supposed to be a dinner. It's supposed to be lunch. And kids don't used to like eat all just the good stuff. They throw out away the vegetables and stuff. So that means like they didn't eat nothing. Unless they eat somebody else's food in school. Like I used to do it for track. Why you got them in the afternoon program? So they can eat snacks? So when they get home, what do they eat? What do they eat? Cause the snacks ain't nothing but crackers and juice. But my thing is and I'm gonna continue, is I'm responsible for Naziah Harris. I'm responsible for her. So I need to wait until she get out the school bus or either then we can go shopping. I don't care who at the house.
Just talking about what you saw and heard, And not asking for what anybody said, but did you talk to Shannon, your daughter?
Yes, Shannon said she was not there.
Okay. When you got home that day on the 9th, was Messiah there?
No.
And did you eventually make a police report about her missing?
Yes, I did. Yes,
and when did you do that?
That morning when I got.
Come on, lady. Jesus. They just told you that Naziah Harris did not get off that school bus. Why you didn't call the school? Why you didn't call the school? Because you allegedly you knew where she was. Allegedly. Because you didn't call the school. I got a problem with that. You're going to wait till the next day. You're going to wait till the next day. A whole day. Like, oh, well, he going to bring her home in a few minutes. Can you remember Shannon said she was just calling him and he didn't answer the phone when she called him, but when she texted him, he do answer the phone. Grandmother is doing a lot of little things that she ain't been doing on those other days. She doing things on this day. She did things on the January the 9th of all days that Naziah Harris did not come home. I don't think we're going to be able to see the court. I don't believe they're going to show this. So this is something else.
Got to school. I went up and dropped the kids off to school. I talked with the dean and the principal, and I told them that I was on my way to the police station, and they told me that they would call the police, and the DPS police came there.
And you said DPS, is that Detroit Public Schools?
Yeah.
And did you talk to an officer at that time at the school?
Yes, I did.
And was that at J.E. Clark physically at that location?
Yes.
And you said that morning, are you talking about the morning of the 10th?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Was Naziah active on social media, if you know?
Well, as far as I know, she was. There were times that she was sneaking on, yeah, she was.
Okay. And did you keep track of her social media pages like TikTok or Facebook or anything like that?
I tried. A lot of times, I would take her phone and stuff from her, to keep her from being on here,
Why?
And after the 9th,
what you gonna keep her from on there? Every time I saw Naziah, she was dancing, shaking her hips. She was shaking her hip the whole time.
Did you ever see any posts made by Naziah?
I didn't see any posts. Most of the time, if there was a post or something, or she posts, my daughter or someone would call me and tell me.
Oh. Have you ever heard, after the 9th, any communication or seen Naziah? When, is that a no?
No.
And when you dropped her off on the 9th at school at J.E. Clark, was that the last time you saw her?
Yes.
Yes.
My thing is this. Concern. I just don't. Ain't nobody crying. I know people do their own little sympathy, empathy. If I can't, as a grandmother, I say, excuse me, y'all got any napkins or something? I be teared. But everybody show their presence different. I just hear that we telling a story about a missing girl. I don't see no tearing. I don't see the grandmama tearing up. I just don't. All I see her doing is frowning up. She frowning.
did forget to ask this. Her bus stop, how far from your house was that in walking distance?
5 minutes.
Do you know where the location that she got dropped off at was, the address or the intersection?
Right there at 3 Mile Drive in Cornwall.
And that's 5 minutes from your house?
Yeah.
And did Nasiah have any nicknames?
Look, y'all, the bus stopped right there. She said right there. The bus right there. She ain't got for the walk. She just walked right there. She just walked right there. And that didn't concern you when. Why didn't you call that? I still don't understand. She was so busy where she couldn't. Well, let me call up to the school and see how she missed the bus. That what most parents would have did. Most grandmoms would have did. Oh, let me call the parent and see. I call you right back, Shannon. I call you back in a few minutes. Let me see where she is. When is I at? I don't hear no concern or nothing like that. It's like, yeah. Yeah, don't know.
Where her family called her Tutor, but I've always called her Glamorous. I've been calling her ever since she was born.
Is it Glamour?
Glamorous.
Oh.
So the grandmama called her glamour or something, she said. And Shannon them called her something with a T, a tuck, or something. Y'all, I tell you, I just don't. When they get that, they got two different nicknames. Why y'all don't want to name her glamorous like the grandmama did? Grandmama gave her a pretty name. Yes, she did. She gave her a pretty beautiful name, and y'all don't change the name to Tuck or something. Shannon said some with a T. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. They a mess. Ooh. Lee grandma made her feel like beautiful.
Yeah. You said
Tug. That's it. Hold up. Let me back that up for a minute. She got I thought she said she called her Glamour. Oh, and she said they call her Tug. So why did they change why did y'all change that good name, Shannon? Because you said y'all call her Tug. Why y'all change that name? Y'all jealous? Because grandma gave her a pretty name.
There was a post or something, or she posts, my daughter or someone would call me and tell me.
Have you ever heard, after the night, any communication or seen Nasiah? Is that a no?
No.
And when you dropped her off on the 9th at school at J.D. Clark, was that the last time you saw her?
Yes.
May I hold her?
Yes.
Just to follow up, I did forget to ask this. Her bus stop, how far from your house was that in walking distance?
5 minutes.
Okay. Do you know where the location that she got dropped off at was, the address or the intersection?
Right there at 3 Mile Drive in Cornwall.
And that's 5 minutes from your house?
Yeah.
And did Nasiah have any nicknames that people called her?
Where her family called her Tutor, but I've always called her Glamorous. I've been calling her ever since she was born.
Is it Glamour?
Glamorous.
Oh.
Glamorous. And they call her Tutors. What that means? Every nickname means something. I always been the one who had a nickname. My mom named me. Where she get Mimi from? My mom used to call me Mimi. And my brother used to call me Tankhead. So they can't change the names like that.
Yeah. You said
Tutor.
Good morning.
you're also her adopted parent, correct?
Correct.
And you said you adopted her in 2016?
Yeah. Should have been 16.
Okay. Is her birth mother still around?
She is.
Okay. Does she have a relationship with her?
No.
She doesn't have any type of relationship, no contact with her that you know of?
Well, let me say this. I don't deal with my daughter, so she really didn't have no.
She don't deal with her daughter. This her daughter right here, y'all. This is her daughter. She don't deal with Naziah's mother. But she deal with Naziah. She don't deal. This is her daughter right here, y'all. Naziah's mother. This is her mother right here. I mean to tell me that you deal with my daughter, but you deal with the mom right here, daughter, but you don't. Yeah, that ain't. You don't like your daughter. You don't deal with your daughter. How in the world you gonna deal with your grandchild? Because he didn't tell us this story. He didn't tell us what the grandmama just said. That's not what he said when he talked to us. When we looked at his, listened to his testimonies, the interview. That ain't what he said. But she disown her. What did she do to make her disown her own daughter? But she don't disown this daughter and other people. She don't disown this daughter. That with a man that got illnesses, got a sickness. But you deal with him, but you can't deal with her. I'm confused about that. Now we ain't got her. We don't know where she is now. Because you dealt with him. You dealt with him. But you don't want to deal with your own dog. That's crazy. It's crazy.
No contact with Naziah like that. She only came around now and then.
She came around now and then. What is you talking about, woman? You just say you don't fool with your daughter. She come around now and then. Well, then she do come around and see her daughter. But do she supposed to come see her daughter? It's the reason why you got her. Do she supposed to come around her? Because if she not supposed to be around Naziah, we got some problem in the house. It's a big problem going on. Keep it in the family. Okay.
And you testified that you currently stay on Bedford Street?
Yes.
In fact, I think you testified you lived on 2 houses on Bedford Street.
Correct.
And did not Naziah have friends on Bedford Street that you were aware of?
She had friends, but her friends didn't live on Bedford.
Okay. Do you know if she ever had any friends over?
No.
Did she ever spend the night at any of these friends' houses?
No.
And at your prior neighborhood, did she have friends that she may have spent the night over?
No.
Okay. You indicated that.
Y'all, listen, y'all. She don't have friends. Campus, sit down, please. She don't have friends that stay over there on that street. And she don't spend the night over nobody's house. But she missing on the 9th. You didn't call the school. No concern. Until the 10th. So come on. Y'all, somebody got to get locked up in this case. Somebody's supposed to be arrested. Somebody need a warrant for their arrest. It's no way in this case right here, what we're dealing with. We are seeing crime from there's in your community. You're supposed to protect the kids and the families in your community. The community, somebody's supposed to be arrested in that house. Somebody need to be investigated besides Jarvis. What kind of system there? What?
There are approximately 6 children in the house.
Well, not now. When he asked me about the address,
Yes.
I lived at 2 houses, which is on the same street of Bedford. Okay. So the house that we lived in before, it was my children and my daughter's children.
Your daughter being Shannon.
Hold on. It was your children. What children? And then you say your daughter children. You ain't got all your children grown. Your children, them grown folks. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Help me. Let me see what this lady just said. Is she putting too many people in the house? Let me break it up. Oops. Wait, yeah, I'm sure. I think the grandmama like young men.
And you indicated that Desire participated in social media.
She did participate in social media. She was on social media a lot of times when she wasn't supposed to be.
Okay. So, did you see her post, or did you follow her post?
I didn't see her really posting anything. I mean, at times when I did check, I didn't find anything.
Okay.
And most of the time, if she did post something, my daughter's one would, let me know, if she posted something.
So you don't know who her social media friends were?
The only person that I know that was one of her classmates that she would post little things with one of her little classmates.
Okay. But it's fair to say there are some things you did not know.
Yeah, well, something, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, you indicated that you drove Desire to school every day, correct?
Correct.
Who else went to school with Desire?
My other 2 children, Shannon's children.
Hold on, God. That's good. Hold on. But is she getting ready to say it? 'Cause I need to hear something.
And at your Jeffrey Street address, how many adults live there?
Yeah, this is.
Just me and Shannon.
Okay. When did Shannon move in?
I'm sorry.
When did Shannon move in to Bedford?
Oh, I guess back in October, last October or something.
That would be October of 23.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I wonder why did Shannon decided to move in her mama house with Naziah, knowing that she dealing with Jarvis and his sickness? Why did she do that? Why did she move in that house with her problem, Jarvis, and brought the problem over there to where he like young girls, just allegedly because it'll keep him from messing around with his own kids. Let me take you around the Zygon. Jesus. Allegedly.
On January 24th, she was there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, is that a yes?
Yes. Yes.
And you indicated that Desire participated in social media.
She did. She did participate in social media. She was on social media a lot of times when she wasn't supposed to be.
Okay. So, did you see her post, or did you follow her post?
I didn't see her really posting anything. I mean, at times when I did check, I didn't find anything.
Okay.
And most of the time, if she did post something, my daughter's one would, let me know, if she posted something.
So you don't know who her social media friends were?
The only person that I know that was one of her classmates that she would post little things with one of her little classmates.
Okay. But it's fair to say there are some things you did not know.
Yeah, well, some, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You indicated that you drove Desire to school every day, correct?
Correct.
Who else went to school with Desire?
My other two children, Shannon's children.
Okay. And what type of
She said her other two children. That's why I want to get to. So she must be talking about Naziah and her brother. Because she said my other two children. Like it's another child, like it's a third little child somewhere. Besides, unless she was talking about the brother, the older brother, the older brother and the little brother. And then Shannon 5. The problem came in the house when she came. She and Jarvis came. There y'all problem right there.
Nazar was a very good student. Very malleable, very outgoing. She got good grades. Her attendance was good. The teachers had no problem with her. They really liked Nazar. Nazar got along with just about anybody. She was very likable.
Did she have any?
She's very likable. She's a very likable girl. Why in the devil is she missing? Somebody don't like her. Somebody don't like her. The teachers like her. Everybody like the Naziah. Something ain't right here.
Disciplinary problems?
No,
Do you recall her ever getting into a fight?
she did.
One fight, more than one fight?
There was a young lady that she had a couple of, consultations with in school. And it was like an ongoing situation.
Okay. And when did this first start?
I'm not quite sure when it started, but it was like off and on, with this particular schoolmate that she had.
And this is for her current school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did Nasiah participate in any extracurricular activities? Was she on band or anything?
She liked it. Gym, robotics, art. I mean, she liked a lot of things. So she was,
No, he said extra curriculum. It's track, basketball, robotics. You already said robotics one time. The art club, not gym, baby. You're not talking about gym, okay?
And would any of these things cause her to have stayed after school?
The only time she stayed after school was when she wanted to be enrolled in the after-school program.
The only time she stayed at school and she wanted to enroll in the afternoon program. Now you're trying to make it look like you let her do what she want to do. She make her own decisions. Y'all, that's what y'all do because nothing.
I just want to step back a moment. You said there were some things that you weren't aware of.
Like I said, I did, but when I did, there was nothing on there.
There was nothing.
No. Yeah, I would, go check,
Okay.
But like I said, a lot of times, I took Nasiah's tablet, from her at one point, so there was really nothing that I knew of that she was on unless she got somebody's cell phone or something,
So you did mention that she had a tablet. How many devices did she have that allowed her to connect to social media?
She only had that one tablet that I had bought her. And like I said, I took that tablet and put that tablet up.
See, Shannon, y'all, that's why that man thinking. Shannon said it was the school Chromebooks. You talking about you took a tablet from her. That Chromebook don't belong to you. That Chromebook belongs to the school. That Chromebook don't belong to you. So she got to have a phone. She had to have a cell phone because she hiding everything from you. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on for a second. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, let me go and finish. Now I want to show y'all something. That's okay.
So on January 9th, you took her to school, correct?
Correct.
And you said it was her and two of your other children that went?
My two other children and my daughter's children. I dropped them all off.
So you took 7 children to school. What y'all was on a bus? I seen all them children in that living room.
And you said that you noticed that she did not come home at her normal time.
Correct.
All right. You did not call the police.
No. Driving around looking for her. My daughter reached out to some of her classmates. I did nothing. And that morning, I got up. And like I said, I went straight to the school. And from there, I was on my way to the police station to make the report. And they called the police from here. DPS police came to the school.
So the first report you made to the police was the next morning?
Yes.
Do you know approximately what time?
School starts at 7:30, so I got there at 7:30. They got there about, I don't know, maybe 8.
So you didn't go to the precinct, you went to the school, and the school called the police?
Yes, they called the police because I was getting ready to leave, and the dean said, no, stay here. She said, and we'll call the police.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that you are familiar with Mr. Butts, correct?
I know Mr. Watts.
Okay. And he dated your daughter, Shannon, correct?
Correct.
They did have 5 children, correct?
Correct.
And did all the children stay with you and Shannon?
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to give too much detail on the kids. What were the mix of boys and girls?
Can you repeat that?
What were the mix of the kids, boys and girls?
Well, I have a boy and girl, and Shannon has her 3 boys and her 2 girls.
So she had 3 boys and the 2 girls.
This gonna be very important, y'all. Cause he's about to see where they sleep at now.
And at any time, now I can indicate that Mr. Butts would come over and I think you said he would rarely come in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But he would come in on occasion, correct?
Not really on occasions, because most of the time when he came in, he would pull up in my driveway, and my daughter would go out to the truck, and a lot of times the kids would go out to the truck. So it was very rare if he ever came in my house.
That can't be true. That can't be true. The reason why I say that can't be true allegedly is because either somebody made up a fake. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what I did. Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, that's somebody. What I do? Jesus. Please don't tell me. Sorry about that, y'all. Either somebody made up a fake message acting like they was Naziah, because Naziah messaged him and told him that he could come there in the basement. Don't you know she's scared of Shannon and him? Why would she tell Jarvis that she could come over there? Somebody set that girl up, allegedly. Because ain't no way in the world a child gonna say, you can come over down here in the basement knowing that the baby mama live in the house too. Y'all got to make sure if that was that baby texting him. Who was that texting him? Was it really Naziah? Because ain't no way in the world Naziah know them children at that house. She gonna tell him to come down there to the basement. Y'all better put 2 and 2 together. Ooh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Show y'all something. Y'all tell me, do y'all think something wrong with this picture right here? Okay, tell me, do y'all think something wrong with this picture? What do y'all see? Analyze this picture for me. Analyze that picture, y'all. That's Nazaria. Analyze that picture for me. What wrong with this picture? What wrong with that picture right there, y'all? Nazaria was telling y'all something the whole time. So, what's wrong with that picture right there? You see Nazaria, she dancing with that sweater, with a sweater on. Is that the same jacket that they was looking for? And look at the refrigerator, y'all. That's why I put it on here. Look at the refrigerator. Nazaria was trying to tell y'all that this was what they do, y'all. She danced by the refrigerator. Look, Nazaria used the social media. She used social media to tell her story, and didn't nobody pick it up. She was telling y'all, look, y'all, look at the refrigerator. Because she didn't have to dance right there by the refrigerator. She told y'all, look, what they do, y'all. Ooh-wee. Jesus Christ. Let that sit there for y'all analyze of your own term.
And you indicated that you were close. I'm sorry, you were close with Nazaria?
Yes.
Can you think of any reason that Nazaria would not share information with you?
No. Nazaria would come to me and talk to me all the time. If something was bothering her, or if she had a bad day in school, she'll come.
What? Yeah. She tell you a lot of things. You ain't teach that girl. That girl learn on her own. Allegedly. All right, y'all. This is what I wanted y'all to see on this picture right here. Okay. I want y'all to see it for yourself. This is what they have on the refrigerator. Whew. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Sure will. Sure will manifest. Yes, ma'am. They got so much in place for her. This thing is going to point finger at everybody else as well. So that is saying, what that is telling us, that they need to have a want. Somebody need to lock some folks up. If these folks don't do that, because they're not protecting the other kids. That's why Shannon allegedly moved with her mama. She knows something happened allegedly with one of them kids. Allegedly. She wasn't staying with her mom. Why Jarvis couldn't come in the house if he wasn't, you know what? Why he couldn't come in the grandmama house? But you allow him, and you allow Shannon and her kids, your grandkids, to come live there. But you stopping him from being in there. What happened at that other house that brought Shannon over there? Shannon brought the problem to her mama house.
Come to me and we'll sit and talk about it. I always kept the door open for communication with Nazaria and with really all of my children. So she always felt free, to come to me and sit down and talk to me about whatever.
So it's something.
Well, she didn't come talk to you about Jarvis. She didn't come talk to you about Jarvis. Yeah. Yeah, now she don't always. Man, y'all so y'all putting up a front because of what I heard, what I saw. How y'all were talking to them that morning when they going to school. That was pitiful. That's why teachers have a lot of weight on their shoulders because of what the kids go through before they go to school.
Was frustrating as she would come with you. If
She would, that I know of, yes.
all right, if something was scaring Isaiah, she would come to you.
If something was bothering her or she was frustrated about something, she would come to you, come to me and say, hey, Nana, can I talk to you?
Well, she did. She came to social media, though, and showed us that baby talked through social media for a long time. Thank you for TikTok. That TikTok saved a lot of kids. That TikTok showed a lot of things. That baby would been dancing on TikTok for a while. And she used this social media to show y'all what they were doing to me, who was hugging me, who was over there. Look at the refrigerator. Look at the house. I'm going to dance over here so y'all can see this. Didn't nobody pay no attention. I'm surprised that's probably why she's not here now. Man, you showing them. Nazaya, why you take that picture right there by the refrigerator, showing them I got a change on the refrigerator?
If there was any medical condition, she would come to you regarding that.
I believe she would, yes.
You take her to the hospital, take her to the doctor.
Yes.
Okay.
Really? Really? If Zanaya would have came to you and said, Grandma, can you please go take me to the hospital? Because my stomach hurt. What would you say? Go on in there, go to school. No, you sure you would have took that baby to the hospital? Or then you don't want to make yourself look bad. What would you do in that situation? What would you do in that situation to not mess up your certificate for keeping kids? Would you take it to the doctor at the age of 13? Why didn't she come to you and say, Grandma, I didn't have my days. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I didn't have my days yet. Why she didn't come tell you that if she don't mind talking to you? Not the way y'all always hollering at them. They take it for anything they should have.
Just a moment.
Why Job got on the mask and nobody else got no mask on me now? He over there asking Job or something.
Thank you, guys, for the questions.
Can we redirect?
Ms. Harris, I just have a couple more questions for you. When Mr. Reagan was asking you questions, you said that Mr. Butts would come and sit in his car, right? Outside your house?
Yes.
And you said that the kids would go out to the car.
Yes.
Which kids would go out to the car?
His kids.
Would Nasiah ever go with his kids out to the car?
If Shannon was out there, she would.
Wow. Bam. Boy. He had a reason for asking her that question. She said at first, Nazaya don't go out there. Now she's switching and say, oh, she'll go out there. Is Shannon out there? You still taking her around Nazaya. You use Nazaya allegedly for a trophy for Jarvis instead of your kids. Allegedly. That's what it sounds like. And the grandma, no, he don't come over here. He don't come over here.
And Mr. Reagan also asked the tablet that you bought with Nasiah. Do you
Yes.
remember those questions?
Yes.
And when, if you can remember, narrow that down, when did you buy that tablet for her?
I have that.
When he bought that what for her? What he said? Towers? What did he say? Wait, y'all, I'm just gonna push back just a little bit. Tablet. Oh, when you bought that tablet for her. Let's see what she said, because she didn't buy that particular tablet. That's a Chromebook from school. That's what Shannon said. But let's see what she gonna say.
22 when I bought that tablet for her.
She said it was in 22 when she bought that tablet for Nasiah. See, we got two different things going on. The grandmama got bought a tablet for her, and the school gave her a Chromebook. That's what Shannon said. Shannon and the mama story is not weighing the same way. It's not weighing. When I say weighing, because Shannon said it was a Chromebook. She got a thing from school, a book from school. That's the Chromebook. And the grandmama said that she bought her tablet in 2022 when all that was going on.
So December of 22.
Yeah, I think when I bought that tablet.
So she would have had that tablet for roughly just over a year then, correct?
Correct.
And did Nasiah also have access to a cell phone?
The only cell phone she had access to was one of the cell phones when my oldest daughter came to visit me. She gave to Nasiah, but
Hold up. Now, is this your older daughter right here? I think Shannon says 5 of y'all, 6 of y'all. I don't know. Trying to figure it out because y'all be confused me. I thought her mom was older, but her mom was not the oldest. So Nasiah's mom is not the oldest. So did she the one bring Nasiah that cell phone? Do you have a daughter older than her? I thought she was the oldest. Jesus.
she could only use it by Wi-Fi.
You said your oldest daughter. Is that Nasiah's biological mother?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. She just answered my question. Thank you. See, y'all big. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So y'all took the tablet. She had a tablet by a year. The Chromebook that they use in school, they do monitor those Chromebooks. The mama came over there brought her a phone that she can use a Wi-Fi too, so they can keep in contact with Nasiah. Because she was still concerned about Nasiah. After they took all the social media, the electronics away from her. The sister, the daughter that you say that you don't mess around with, brought her a phone over there. Evidently, you still messing around with her because she come over there in their house.
Okay. And what's your oldest daughter's name?
Kenya Harris.
Through Kenyatta Harris, Nasiah got access to a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Hey, Carolina.
Mr. Regan also asked you about Nasiah staying after school. You said that there was an after-school program she was involved in?
Yes.
On January 9th and in January of 24, was she still involved in that program?
No, I took her out of it because she was having problems with one of her schoolmates.
So you took your daughter out of the afternoon program. because she was having problem with another person. That's not fair. That's not fair. Why did you let the principal do the principal job? But you took Naziah out of the afternoon program for some reason, so she can be allegedly interacted doing something else. And y'all was so afraid that she was gonna be running her mouth at that school, allegedly.
At that time, the same person that he asked me about before that she didn't get along with.
The same person, Mr.
So you gonna take her out of that program for the girl that you said, when do you talk to the school? When do you talk to the principal? The same girl that she having a problem with, you're supposed to whip back to that school and raise some sand. She shouldn't be having no problem with nobody bullying her like that.
Absolutely.
And so on the 9th, she was not supposed to stay after school, correct?
No, she was supposed to come straight home.
And when she didn't come home, you said that you were driving around looking for her, correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what efforts you made on the 9th to locate her?
When I went to the school to go pick my son and daughter up because they were also in the after school program, picked them up, went back to the house. I thought she was there, and when I got to the house and I found out that she wasn't there, I got back in the car and I went back up to the school. And by that time, nobody was there. Nobody was at the school. So now, I'm kind of frustrated now.
How in the world you gonna be frustrated? You think the teacher's supposed to sit there all day? They got families themselves. They taking you frustrated with the teacher because the teacher ain't nobody at school. You didn't go up there to the school that day. How you gonna be frustrated? You weren't frustrated Friday. You think the folks spend the night at the school? Shoot, them folks trying to get home, dealing with them children all day.
I'm going like, because whenever she wants to stay after school or do something, she would always call me. But hey, Nana, can I stay after school? Or she would call one of her TTs, hey, TT, can I stay after school? So that wasn't like her. So I'm really frustrated now. So now I go back to the house and I'm talking to my daughter, Shannon.
And I'm stop right there because I don't want to go into what.
Thank you. Please stop her. Stop her. Stop her. Stop her. Ooh. Stop her real quick. Because she running. She's trying to confuse y'all. It's always either she say Shannon and Shannon say her. And I want y'all to tell me, is Shannon is the good twin or is she the bad twin? I seen that video. I saw that video. Her stomach, ooh, I could tell by her face. Yeah, I know how women look. Let me see. I gotta be careful what I said. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
What anybody else said.
Okay.
But you went back to the school. Nobody was at the school. You went back to the house. Naziah is still not there, correct?
Correct.
Did you go back out looking for her after that?
I did.
Okay. Where did you go with her?
I was driving around in the neighborhood, everywhere. I'm just looking, just like hoping I'll see her.
So you just riding around in the car? So, let me see. Why you ain't ride around and look for her that day? When you came home from the grocery store? Ooh.
You know?
On the 9th, when you were looking for her, well, let me ask it this way. Did you know Naziah to go to Mr. Butts' place of work to assist him with anything there?
Yes, there was a couple of times that she went with his daughter, and they went up there to go clean up at the shop.
And how would they get there?
He would come and pick them up.
Oh, wait. That's one of the worst things she could have ever said. He picked them up. But you just said you don't let him come around Naziah. And then you say when he come out there to the car and see his children, Shannon be out there with them. Then just a few minutes ago, you said that him and his daughter go to the shop and clean up. He asked you, how do they get there? You said, and he come and pick them up. Oh. And you know what's wrong with him. You know what's wrong with him. And you let them go be freely with him. Golly, without supervision. She messed up, y'all. That's why he asked her that question. Oh, she messed up. He done talking to her.
And was that in that white truck that you talked about?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
listen to him. You talking about in that white truck? You got two young girls in that white truck. I don't care if that is his daughter or not. He got paperwork on him. And they are alone with that man by themselves.
Did you yourself know where Mr. Butts worked at?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where is that?
It was Frank's shop located on Warren, East Warren.
And is that the last place that you knew him to work, or did you know him to work somewhere else?
I knew him to work there, and then the shop moved to a different location.
Did you know where that new location was?
Personally, no.
Okay.
So you don't know where the new location, but y'all let that girl go. Y'all let that girl go over there, man, and you don't even know where the new location is. What? The devil's going on?
And did you ever, on the 9th, try and go to Mr. Butts' place of work to look for Naziah?
On the 9th, no.
So you didn't think to go to his shop? I don't mean nothing. So this is got her. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the video, and then I'm gonna show y'all the video. Y'all probably don't see the video for like, share, and subscribe. But let me show y'all the video before I go. Okay, none of them don't feel. I know it. I know it, baby. We're gonna talk. Wait, before I show this video, let's talk. I'm going to drop my invite. If you want to come up here, you want to talk, y'all can come up here. Y'all can talk if you want to. But if you don't, I can understand the shyness and all of that. But y'all, she messed up. She said one thing, but she did another. The grandma said one thing with job. One thing about job in 1 minute. Job is good. 1 minute job is bad. Job got paperwork on him. I don't care if it happened in 209. It's still paperwork in the community for him. He ain't supposed to be with no children by himself. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let y'all look at this video. And y'all, please hit the like button. Let's get these lights up, y'all. Because this mentally is, whoo, shoot. Y'all probably already seen it, but it's okay. Let's see what you said there. Hold on, manifest. Let me see. What I'm gonna be having for lunch today? I don't know. I'm hungry now. I want some crab legs, but let me show them right quick. And then what we gonna do later on, y'all? We just gonna what we're gonna do? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna come back later on, and we're gonna sit down and talk. And I want y'all to, okay, manifest. I want y'all to come up here and talk. Then y'all don't have to text. Y'all come up here and talk about the case. So we'll have a class discussion. Okay. All right, but right now I got to stay on topic. I'm gonna show y'all the video and I'm out of here. Okay, right now, manifest. I got to stay on topic. They want us to stay on topic, so I'll talk about that later.